President Muhammadu Buhari has reassured leaders of the Nigerian Labour Congress that his government will meet their 30,000 naira minimum with demand. The president gave the assurance while speaking with the union at the presidential villa on a courtesy visit to congratulate the president on the victory in the presidential election. Buhari questioned what the opposition People's Democratic Party did with the oil money when they were in power, reminding the union he would have intervened on the demand for the 30,000 minimum wage, as the nation was barely struggling to survive at the time of their demand. The president noted that the rail system was left undone as well as the power sector was left unfit despite the 16 billion naira embarked for the project, describing the expenditure made by the previous government as unprecedented and irresponsible. Buhari also acknowledged the pressure the union had faced in calling for an increase in the minimum wage and appreciated them for their support during the presidential election.
So that unprecedented, irresponsible expenditure, most of it personal on Nigeria, I think I appealed to you through mutual friend, the Minister of Labour, to please tell you where we found the country, where we are, and what we have been able to do with the resources available to us. And you know it, production from 2.1 million barrels average went down to 500,000. The militants were unleashed on this administration. Production went to 500,000 barrels a day. And yet, by the address of your leader, we had to deal with pensioners who were dying, some of them on queue, to collect their entitlements. So really, there was terrible mismanagement of this country in the, say, last 20 years. And we are just trying to make up. And we cannot succeed without your cooperation. I appreciate the pressure you are under in your respective constituencies. You are under tremendous pressure. And if you have to submit yourself for election, you have to show and prove that you are with them rather with the government. So I appreciate your So let me start by thanking you all for the support and patriotism you have shown during the presidential election, especially after unexpected postponement. You and all your members stepped in to support willing Nigerians to exercise their civic patriotic right to vote.
On their part, the Nigerian Labour Congress congratulated President Muhammadu Buhari on the election victory, wishing him abundant wisdom and good health. They further pledged to remain veritable partner in progress with government, counseling the president to continue to make the Nigerian people, especially the poor, the centerpiece of policy initiative and actions.
Well, we have come this afternoon to felicitate with him over his re-election and also wish him well and pray that God provide him with good health. Clearly, you know, government and Labour are supposed to be partners in progress, and therefore it's a symbiotic relationship. And we have also tried to request for a process where Labour will be able to make inputs, and we are happy that the President said our input is actually welcomed. That is the whole essence of governance. So clearly, I think for Labour to be able to be given an opportunity to continue to make input into policies and programs of government, I think that is a very welcome development. That's why you can see that our members are excited with that opportunity. President is always somebody that wants to make sure that he makes people happy, even in difficult situations. What I try to deduce from that is that despite the difficulty of the situation, he has seen reason to be able to make his workers happy. So clearly, it's not that there is no difficulty. So we understand that very well, that there is difficulty. But even despite that difficulty, we can see his large heart to be able to respond to the issue of workers, pensioners, which he tried to narrate. And also coming from the background of the performance of the system from 1999 to where he is. I think that's the whole essence of trying to make sure that people appreciate the difficulty and how we'll be able to contribute our quota to ensure that there is stability and there is progress.
I'm glad that you are still alive. I've been here since 1993 when General Abacha came in first time. Some of my friends are here, and all of you still working with you. General Buhari is a different human being. It's different for all of us. I've been to his village in Daula. We were living inside a bungalow, which I will never enter. That's the way God created him. It's totally different from us. We must follow him. So the way to goodness, sincerity, honesty. May God guide everybody and guide you.